If we have to do it 100%, then we have to do it 100%. But that's not the way to do things.
It's not fair because it's not.
But I'm hoping we can do it, get something going as far as sharing. Sit down and something.
And I think that's because all the schools are in Leesburg.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
Let me say something here. Let me say something here. I've been in community and economic development for over 30 years. That's refreshing. Normally the schools say, I'm going to take it all on the block, you've got to do this. And it's refreshing.
No, we're not looking for a free ride. I would hope that we could, and I think maybe the county has a role to play in this too.
At their retreat, this issue was brought up.
So the time's coming. Moving along.
Understand, and we plan to be out there also, March 15th, so.
I know they keep, got to do some things to get ready.
Sure. That to me is my priority.
Let me make sure something. You're saying you're going to have a SPLOST the same day they have a SPLOST?
Yeah. Okay. We're looking forward to March 15th.
And then the ski shirts too. When that school opens up, we have 40 acres there. It will not take 40 acres for the school. So we will have some ball fields and maybe even a walking trail where people can walk or jog.
A lot of people are going.
Something for the, again, quality of life.
But that's where the community comes together and we collaborate and share.
Well, it would, if, I don't know how the terrain is, I know there's places on there that are wet, but if people could ride bike or something from the school to the Y or something like that. Yeah, they got a bike there, that's great, something like that. Here's something I wanted to ask from you all though. We have about 90 schools, and assuming if the SPLOST passes, one of the projects, the big project is the school, but we have several other projects. One is some paving projects. And we want to pave the parking lot behind the 9th grade school. You know, that school building's about 55 years old. To pave that, we want to pave a little bit up at the high school, but we want to pave the parking lot for our buses, for transportation. And we would like to have, for the transportation department, that property that's right adjacent to it, where it says farmer's market that never happened, and where there's an old jail, I guess, there one time. So we would like to work, and you all have a lease, you pay a little bit each year, and it renews in June. Christy Dockery sent me yesterday the lease. But we used to have some land right there, like the fire department, that was a school system land at one time. We give it to the county, we gave them for $10, the parking lot, the area on the corner of Main Street, what is that, South Street? There. Anyhow, right there on the corner behind it. Yeah, behind the Chamber of Commerce, right there. Yeah, on the corner. That was the school system property. That was given to the county and good use. So we would like to pay a portion of that, and I know you all have some vehicles there, and maybe we could work something. It looks like the vehicles are stored or kept there from what I can see. I don't know.
That's a road department. That's our road department.
Is there any work that goes on right there that they can work right there?
That's our office.
Where are you talking about,
Right next to
Carlson
the
Fire
Carlson
Station.
Fire Station.
Right next to the
Room
bus
number
stop.
195, room 195.
yeah, if you go straight ahead from Derby, you drive right into it.
River.
River and
Yeah.
We were,
Well, there's 16 acres there if you count that field. You know, there was some issues with that land at one time. corrected from what I was told.
And how much you gonna need?
Well, if we had all 16 acres, again, we could put some ball fields in there. That seems to be what everyone likes. But we, a portion of it, adjacent to the bus area, we would pay the. Here's the thing, we not only have our buses, but we have the employees. And there's no place for them to park. So,
Who controls that?
That's our road department. I mean, if we lost that, we'd have to.
could we work together though?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just a matter of storing your truck, you could store them on a paved parking lot rather than.
Well, that's his office. I mean,
Or maybe develop an area where it would be like a public works department.
I mean, that's all it's about. Yeah. So we had to replace it somehow or another.
That Quonset, that pavilion that's there, we try to put signs on and store tires in there, stuff like that.
Bob, transmission engineer, he can look at that property and do a plan working with you for that property, or you already got it.
Well, we have an idea.
But, okay, well, let's pick
Sure.
Bob, we just have a paper so that everybody can see what you're talking about.
If we could work it out, we would like to pave it next summer.
I mean, if he wants the whole 16 acres, we gotta find somewhere else to go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where every piece of PVC pipe we own stored. I mean, when they have some break, that's where they go get the tools from.
If it was even half of it.
Yeah, I'm sure some people work
Well,
out.
that's what I'm saying, let's let Bob work y'all on the plan, to take care of that. You may have some space you want to trade, you know, that they can move someplace else. I don't know what you do, but the county may have space that you want.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
Here's what the school system will do with the SPLOST money if it's approved. The new school paving project, we want to re-roof Kinchapuni next summer. Re-roof Kinchapuni next summer. We want to enlarge the high school cafeteria, which is about double the size of it. There's a patio area on the side. We want to enclose that patio area. And we want to enlarge the library. Take some classrooms and enlarge the library. The library in the new Twin Oaks school is larger than our high school library. It shouldn't be that. And at some point in that SPLOST, we'd like to build a first-class track in Lake County, possibly behind the 9th grade school for track and field, and tennis courts. 6. And our tennis team could practice there. The community could use it on the night, on the weekends, and it'd be a nice enhancement for the community. If that was on the middle school side, they could also use it for instruction during the school day. And I believe if we could do all that, I believe all the money will be spent. We have some other plans too.
I think all that,
I don't want to swim through.
all this to work.
We've estimated the revenue, we get about this month, we got $289,000. Before the economy went down, we were getting over $300,000 a month. So,
This rate is coming back, which is neat.
the interest rate,
No, the economy.
economy, a little bit. It was worse. It seemed like it get a little better.
Right, slowly.
Any more questions?
Any questions about the school system?
How many tennis courts were you talking about?
6.
6, and how many is a wide open for them? Is y'all long range?
I don't know, I'm not working. I'm looking at a swimming pool, but, you know, that's what I'm saying.
It's
You
good to
know, I know the 33rd grade learns how to swim, and the swim team goes to places to swim.
Are they going to their finance meeting?
Oh, no, Darden or Orange.
Oh, they go to garden.
Yeah.
You will tell you, it's a great idea, and someday that probably will happen, but it's just,
It's
not there.
collaboration, it's coming together and stick making a living.
We need to concentrate on doing paid services.
Right.
I don't know, maybe we should talk about tennis courts too.
Okay,
You have to supervise them.
you're hungry, right?
Well, I was just thinking that we haven't had a directors meeting for a while, but I think we ought to have a director's meeting where we get everybody back together to talk about SPLOST, because, you know, all three groups, Board of Education, Leesburg, Big
Is Alfred aware of what's going on or how
He
that's going?
understands that we've had it, but I'll certainly bring it up to him, but I think we ought to put that on the agenda and have it as soon as we can, because we bring some of these issues
Well,
together.
I think when we get finished here, we're gonna have a pretty laundry list of some things to strike out on, plus I think you're gonna get prompted with some things to bring your sharp and work program.
We had a meeting to talk about SPLOST. We had a fellow there that would sell our bonds and that, and Al was at it.
Oh.
So he knows what we're doing.
The other thing I want to bring up that I didn't bring up before was, when I was talking about the downtown area around the courthouse, there was $2 million in this SPLOST that kind of got pushed to the side because there just wasn't enough funding. I think that, you know, Leesburg certainly, I think that's a focal point for y'all, and you need to not let that just go by the wayside. I think that's something we want to have in the next March.
Who's hungry? And they're gonna serve us.
Yes.
They're gonna serve us.
Have seniors. I know this table was set up these two.
Excuse me, you all, is everyone done? If you want to drink, just let me know. Or don't want to sit on the table, I was going to take it.
That's fine.
Or I'm concerned about
I know I'm a hard task master.
I'm telling you, because I know I've already mentioned you on the wrestling, so everyone will say that. It'll be okay. I can stay up till midnight, and I can watch it.
You got Tito, whatever that's serving.
No, I guess I'm just stuck like that. I mean, got a sister who used to come up.
I think one thing, and I hope y'all, everybody seems to agree that Larry's thing about working this to come up with quality of life. So I think that was a good idea. Do y'all agree with that?
What's the difference in vision statement and Hampton's motto? Like what's better here?
Say that again.
What's the difference in vision statement and a motto?
Well, your motto is going to be something short, tie, a recognition. Is that what you're talking about?
The model, you know,
Why don't you change your vision statement to like what's better here? That's what the county's new slogan is. Or new. Bill, what's the definition of vision statement?
the definition of vision statement, in my opinion, is a paragraph, brief, that really generates in your mind what you see Leesburg to look like. Okay? And so that's the kind of thing you should do. Now, like it's better, that's a good model, because it does, that's something that's brand new that says that we are cooperative, we want to do things, that we, we're trying to do this thing, kind of thing. But that doesn't generate a vision of how you want it to look. And I think this quality of life thing is something that y'all probably want to explore. Visioning takes another whole process. And I wouldn't say that the city, commission, council, whatever, would be the only ones involved in that. You probably want to get some other folks, some of your other business people involved in coming up with a complete vision statement. When they did this, I know they used planning committee and I think a broad cross-section of people. And so if you want to revise that and if you come up with one just for Leesburg, which this was you're right, first thing I noticed was Lee County. And that was Lee County statement. I pulled the plan out.